You probably heard this 100 times. Pair your turmeric with black pepper. It boosts absorption by 2000%. This number is real. It comes from one 1998 study, but in 27 years, nobody's been able to replicate it. Today, I am building a turmeric smoothie and testing whether the pepper trick everyone's repeating holds up. Here's where the claim comes from. A 1998 study found that 20 grams of piperine, the compound in black pepper, increased curcumin level in the blood by 2000% compared to curcumin alone. That's the number every wellness creator, including channels like mine, has repeated for decades. But a 2025 independent study specifically measuring active curcumin in real time found piperine gave no measurable benefit. Levels stayed just as low with or without pepper. It's not the only one. Other independent research groups running the same tests found the same result. What actually did outperform plain curcumin in those newer studies were fat-based delivery methods, formulation that absorbed 30 to 57 times more than curcumin alone. So the add pepper advice isn't necessarily wrong, but it's built on one 27-year-old study nobody's reproduced. A newer research points somewhere else entirely. Fat, not pepper, might be doing more of the real work. So this smoothie is still getting a pinch of black pepper. The mechanism isn't disproving. It's unreplicated, which is different. But I'm leaning on coconut milk and cashews to actually deliver the fat-soluble part of the equation. 3/4 of a cup frozen mango, half a cup frozen pineapple, and a fresh banana for natural sweetness. Half a lemon juice, a tablespoon of hemp hearts, a tablespoon of raw cashews. This is our fat source, which is what curcumin actually needs to be absorbed. 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric, the star of this smoothie. Just a pinch of black pepper. I'm still adding it. The mechanism isn't disproven. It's just unreplicated at normal doses. So there's no real downside to include it. Coconut milk as a base. This is your another fat source. Blend until smooth. Curcumin is fat soluble and it gets broken down fast by your liver, which is the real reason so little of it reaches your bloodstream in the first place. Piperine's theoretical mechanism is slowing that liver breakdown. That part of the biology is real. What's in the question isn't the mechanism. It's whether it shows up in human blood levels as at normal doses, which is exactly what the newer research keeps failing to reproduce. If you are taking curcumin supplement for something specific like joint pain, this is worth knowing before you pay extra for with biopiperine version. This newer evidence doesn't clearly support it's working better than plain curcumin. If you're just cooking with turmeric, day to day, none of this changes much. You are getting flavor and more antioxidant compound either way. A pinch of black pepper isn't going to hurt anything. Would you still add black pepper to your turmeric? After hearing this, new ingredient actually research every week. What? Here's where this claim comes from.